Hi boys and girls, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing Christmas tree counting. And for this activity, you're going to need some paper. You will need some crayons or markers, colored pencils. You're only going to need green and brown. You'll need some glue. And then it's your choice what you want to use to help you count with. You can use Cheerios, you can use m&ms, you can use poms, whatever you have around the house that's tiny that you can help glue on, you could pick. All right, so gather your supplies. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Okay, let's get started. So first we have to make our Christmas trees. And the easiest way to draw a Christmas tree is by using our shapes. So now think of the top of a Christmas tree. What do you think it's shaped like? Is it shaped like a circle? No. Is it shaped like a heart? No. It's shaped like a triangle, that's right. And how many sides does a triangle have? Yell it out. It has 3 sides. So you're gonna draw a triangle. I'm gonna turn my paper because I'm not really good at drawing upside down. So you're gonna draw a triangle, just like that. And then we need to draw a stump, and a stump is at the bottom of the tree. So what shape do you think a stump would be? What's a good shape to draw a stump? Should we draw a circle stump? No, because then our tree would tip over. Should we draw a diamond stump? No. Think of those trees outside. What do those stumps look like? They look like rectangles, right? So we're going to draw a rectangle. Okay, so here is our triangle top for the tree. So that's 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. And a rectangle stump. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then you're going to draw a line down the middle of your tree. And on the first tree that we drew, we're going to draw the number 1 on the stump. So you're just gonna write the number 1, just like this. And now the number that's on the stump is going to tell us how many, either Cheerios, pom-poms, M&ms, whatever you're using, how many we have to put on the tree. So this stump says the number 1. So how many Cheerios should I glue on my tree? Just 1. So go ahead, grab what you're using to glue on with. I'm using Cheerios to start. And I have my m&ms glue. Now remember, if you're using the m&ms glue, it's a dot and stop. Let's see if it actually wants to come out. There we go, a dot and stop. Okay, and here is my first Christmas tree with 1 Cheerio. I hope it doesn't slide off, so I'm not trying to bend the paper too much. Now we're going to draw another Christmas tree. So the same way we drew the first one, it's a triangle top. Remember, your helper hand's holding your paper. And a rectangle stump. And a line down the middle. Now, if the first stump says number 1, what should the second stump say? Number 2. So draw a number 2. And if you need help drawing your numbers, your grown-up that's with you can write it in a yellow highlighter. You can trace. And now how many Cheerios should I glue on my second tree? 2, that's right. Now there's a line down the middle. Good observation. And we have 2 Cheerios, or you might have 2 pom-poms. Someone else might have 2 M&ms. So how can we make the number 2 on our tree? Let me see. I want to see you trying to figure it out. I'll give you a second. Okay, good thinking. So some friends might have 1 Cheerio on the left side of the tree and 1 on the right. And and that gives us 2 Cheerios on our tree. But some friends might have done it a different way. So what's another way that you can put your Cheerios on the tree? You can put them on the same side. That's right, good thinking. Some might have 2 on the left side. And that also makes 2 for our number 2 tree. So there are a few different ways when counting that we can make the same number. But for this time, I'm going to do 1 Cheerio on the left and 1 on the right. But if you have 2 Cheerios on one side, that's great. That also makes the number 2. Okay, let's draw our third Christmas tree. I have my triangle top, my rectangle stump, and I'm writing the number 3. And I'm drawing a line down the middle. Now, how many Cheerios am I gluing on this tree? Who can tell me? 3, that's right. So grab what you're using again, and let me see how you can make the number 3 on your tree. Again, there might be different ways. Let's see. Let's experiment. So I'll give you a second first, and then I'll show you. Nice thinking, everyone. All right, so some friends might have 1 on the left and 2 on the right. Does that equal 3 Cheerios? 1, 2, 3. It does. What happens if I put 2 Cheerios on the left side and 1 on the right? Does that also equal 3? 1, 2, 3. It does. So we have 2 on the left, 1 on the right, and that equals 3. So I'm going to glue those on. Okay. Now we're going to grab another piece of paper because I can't fit any more trees on this piece of paper. So let's put that to dry. And I'm going to draw my number 4 tree. Okay. And let's see how we can make the number 4 on our tree. I'll give you a second first to try to figure it out. Remember, there might be different ways, so it'll be interesting to see what everyone comes up with. Okay, let's start. So let's see, if I put 1, 2 on the left and 2 on the right, does that equal 4? Help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. It does. So 2 Cheerios on one side and 2 on the other equal 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. How about, I wonder if some friends did it this way. If I put 3 Cheerios on the left side and 1 Cheerio on the right, does that also equal 4? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could also have 3 Cheerios on one side and 1 Cheerio on the other, and that equals 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there were 2 different ways. We have 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to put the number 4 over here. So if you're gluing 2 items on one side and 2 on the other, that's great. That makes 4. Some friends might be doing it the way I glued it on and doing 3 on one side and 1 on the other. That's great job because that also equals 4. Okay, so what comes after number 4? Who can yell it out and tell me? That will be our next tree. Number 5, good. Okay. Here we are. And let's glue on 5 pieces of whatever you choose. Let's see, I'm gonna use my Cheerios still. Some of them are stuck together. Okay, so I need to glue on 5, but I'm gonna give you a minute first to see if you can figure out how to glue them on. Are you ready to see? All right, let's see the different ways. I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3 on the left, and I'm going to put 2 on the right. Does that equal 5? Does 3 and 2 make 5? Let's see. Help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 and 2 make 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe some friends did it another way. Let's see what other ways we can do it. How about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 4 Cheerios on the left side and 1 on the right side. So does 4 and 1 make 5? I don't know. Let's count and we'll find out. Help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that also equals 5. So some friends might have 3 and 2, and some friends, like what you see right now, might have 4 and 1, but they both equal 5. So go ahead and glue them on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 on the right. Okay, and after 5 comes what number? Yell it out. It's 6, that's right. So let's draw our number 6 tree. All right, grab what you're using and let's see all the ways we can make 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 3 on my left side and 3 on my right. Does that equal 6 all together? Let's see. Who can help me count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It does. How about if we did 3 on the left side and we added 4 and 5. So I have 5 on the left side and 1 on the right. Does 5 and 1 together make 6? Let's see, there's all different ways. Let's see if this is one way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 and 1 also make 6. How about if we did 1, 2, 3, 4 on the left side and 1, 2 on the right? Does 4 on one side and 2 on the other make 6 together? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It does. So 3 and 3 made 6 altogether. We did 5 and 1 that also made 6 altogether. And right now it's showing we had 4 and 2, and that also makes 6. So there are a lot of ways. There were 3 different ways that we made 6. So when you found your way that you want to glue them on, go ahead. I'm gluing 3 on one side and 3 on the other. It's pretty neat, all the different ways you can make the numbers, right? So there were 3 different ways that we found how to make the number 6. All right, we'll do 2 more trees, okay? So what comes after 6? 7, that's right. Okay, grab your supplies. And how do we make the number 7? Let's see, I'm grabbing a bunch. Let's see how many ways. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I did 4 Cheerios on the left and 3 on the right. Does that make 7 all together? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It does. How about if I did 5 Cheerios on the left side and 2 on the right? Does that make 7 all together? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5 and 2 together make 7. Do you think there's another way we can make 7? Okay, let's give that a try. All right, how about if we did 6 and then 1? So I have 6 on the left and 1 on the right. Let's give it a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 6 on the left and 1 on the right made 7 all together. So we had a few different ways we could make 7. We did 4 and 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We did 5 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we just did 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1, 7. So go ahead and glue those on. I'm going to do 1, 2, however you want to glue them on. 3, 4. I'm doing 4 on the left and 3 on the right. But you can glue them on in whichever way we just showed you. All right, let's do our last tree, and the last tree is number, what comes after 7? Yell it out. 8, that's right. All right, I have my number 8. And grab your Cheerios, M&ms, pom-poms, whatever you're using, and try to make the number 8 with your materials. Let's see, how can we make the number 8? Let's try 1, 2, 3, 4 on the left, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on the right. Does 4 and 4 make 8 all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It does. How about if we did 5 and 3. Does that make 8? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That way also made 8. How about if we did 6 on the left and 2 on the right? Does 6 plus 2 make 8? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That way also made 8. Oh my goodness. How about if we do you think we can move one more Cheerio over to the left side? All right, we have 7 on the left, 1 on the right. Does 7 plus 1 more also make 8 all together? This is so crazy. Let's see. Okay, help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, there were a lot of ways we could make the number 8. So you can pick one of the ways we just learned and go ahead and glue them on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I did 5 on the left and 3 on the right. That gives me 8 all together. I hope you boys and girls enjoyed our counting Christmas tree activity. And if you want to keep going and you want to draw more trees and keep adding, maybe you want to go to number 9, maybe you want to try to go to number 10, 11, or 12, keep on going. Let's see how many you can get up to. And thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.